Robert Kiyosaki failed high school twice because he couldn't write. He received F in the 10th grade. It wasn't that he could not write. He could write. He just could not spell or punctuate well. He calls himself grammatically incorrect. After failing the 10th grade, he nearly dropped out of school. He wanted to learn, but not about subjects that were forced to learn about. Today he is the best-selling author. The author of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, #1 finance book of all time. With perspectives that often contradict conventional wisdom, Robert has earned a reputation for straight talk, irreverence, and courage. He is regarded worldwide as a passionate advocate for financial education. Is the education system worth it? Is school brainwashing you? Why C and F students are more successful? People who get C's are more strategic about how they spend their time. While their classmates are putting tons of energy into an arbitrary indicator, C students are pursuing their dreams. They aren't waiting until after school to start living. Jack Ma told his son, "You don't need to be in the top 3 in your class, being in the middle is fine, so long as your grades aren't too bad." Only this kind of person, a middle-of-the-road student, has enough free time to learn other skills. They are not trying to please and impress their superiors. C students don't spend enormous amounts of energy trying to impress their superiors. They respect and love their teachers, but they don't worship them and obey their every request. They don't see their teachers the guardians of their success. They don't depend on references or resumes anymore. They realize that in today's world, their work speaks for itself. It's online for everyone to see. And B students seek security externally in the form of good grades. However, C students know that security can only really be experienced internally. They know who they are. No external standard of success will ever compare to their self-awareness and acceptance. They've defined success for themselves. They are what the masses are competing for. C students chart their paths. Done is better than perfect. C students understand and live by this. They focus on results and getting stuff done. They know that perfectionism leads to procrastination. They prefer to jump right in and learn through their mistakes, through what the market tells them. Following the rules may not be the path to business stardom. A letter grade or professional degree often bears little weight compared to entrepreneurship and business acumen. Robert Kiyosaki's 2012 book, Why A Students Work for C Students, discusses the professional outcomes of stellar versus lackluster students, and the theory has caught on. Students who achieve A's and other high marks in school tend to be rule followers. They understand what is being asked of them and deliver the desired product in the requested form, fashion, and time frame given to them. Students are both intelligent and compliant. There is little room for individuality or innovation when you allow educational institutions, academic curriculum, teachers, and professors to dictate your behavior and thinking. Students who receive C grades are less afraid to fail and may be less averse to risk. Students who earn C's are not necessarily less intellectually capable, but, all things being equal, they do not place such a high value on letter grades. C students are more likely to handle failure in a constructive way, dusting themselves off and trying again. Some of the most prominent business leaders of recent times aren't people who performed particularly well in college. For example, Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates were impressive enough academically to be admitted to Harvard, Larry Page to Stanford, and Jeff Bezos to Princeton, but none of them graduated. Why did they decide to drop out of college? At some point in their academic careers, they realized that their success in life wasn't going to be predicated on a letter grade or a university degree, but rather on the product of their efforts.